All right, hey now, it's the Rob from 106.1.
Rob, wait.
What?
This is post to post. We got to do something big, something out there.
What were you thinking?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Town Square Media and 106.1 KISS FM proudly bring to you your podcast champions of the world. He's the R to the O to the B. I'm STEVE. We are your hosts with the most, bringing you everything wrestling related from post to post.
Now it's the Rob with my tag team partner in podcasting.
Hey guys, it's me, Steve, local contributor to 1061 evansville.com.
And of course, the third man in our new day, our tromboner, so to speak.
I do have a boner.
Gavin, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing very well. I can't wait till the end of this video when I can get on your shoulders and you carry me around.
What a show it was last night. We've got plenty to talk about. I want to go around and talk about overall thoughts first before we hit the matches. As a rule, in general, I was very happy with last night's show. I thought match quality before the Rumble, every match was great. There wasn't a bad match on the show, in my opinion. Does anyone want to agree or disagree?
The Ambrose Owens was a candidate for match of the year.
Correct.
Early candidate, yeah.
Correct. Gavin?
I would say that I would agree with that. I think the match of the night was definitely Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose. So it kind of scared me that they opened with that match because the rest of the show is like, oh, how's this going to go? But every match on there, as somebody who hasn't watched Raw in a while, I watched the pre-show. I felt like I got caught up adequately. And I really enjoyed Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose. The Kalisto and Alberto Del Rio match was great. Mm-hmm. I like the tag team stuff quite a bit. And the Divas match actually turned out to be lived up to the hype, in my opinion. Yeah.
I want to address the first match for a second. Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens, I felt, lived up to the expectations that I had. I'll explain why. Here's what I want out of a last man standing match. I want two guys leaving it all in the ring with some innovative offense, beating the living crap out of each other.
Yes.
What I don't want out of a last man standing match is a gimmicky finish with fake explosions and props falling on people. Those are things that I can't stand in last man standing matches.
Yeah, no duct tape, no handcuffs.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's nothing. I hate that the gimmick is you can't actually stand up, because seeing John Cena duct tape Batista or somebody get handcuffed or get a pile of chairs dumped on you after they lay a nice pallet over you.
Right, yeah.
During the Wade Barrett and John Cena match a few years ago. But I like that this was actually my favorite moment of the match, which I had never seen before, was when Kevin Owens broke the kendo stick and then stabbed Dean Ambrose with the kendo stick.
I loved that. I loved what was called, I saw a meme that said Duplex City at the finish when Kevin Owens got tossed through the two tables.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I don't need speakers to fall on someone to knock them out.
Yeah.
I wanted what I got last night.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
I thought that was a great way to start the show. While no match lived up to it after that, no match let me down. The tag match I thought was just fine. The right kind of comedy. Sometimes they miss with me. I thought they were funny. I like watching those weirdos dance. I really do. The Usos do very little for me. So I'm still a big New Day mark. You know, I'm happy to see those guys do very well, especially being a close personal friend of all three of the New Day. So there's that. The Divas, I thought a lot of that match did a great job of looking forward to WrestleMania. Like we kind of have direction as to where things are going now. They wrestled their asses off, and then at the end when you have all three. Like I don't know if it's going to be a 3-way, a 4-way, a 1-on-1 at WrestleMania, but we've got 3 fantastic women working their asses off and getting their credit now.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I really like that Sasha Banks coming out and getting the ovation that she did. I was not expecting her to get that big of a pop.
I know, right.
But her turning on Becky Lynch and then kind of offering the handshake and then waiting until Ric Flair's out of the ring and then decking Charlotte was a good ending, and it makes you want to see a 3-way between them, a triple threat match rather at WrestleMania. I think the other way would get more
Probably a bit more views on the network, I would think.
But I think that a triple threat match between those 3 would be, I think that will absolutely live up to the hype on the grandest stage of them all.
All right, so Steve, who gets to drink out of the Too Cool Cup of Awesomeness this month? I believe you get to hang on to it.
I get to hang on to it because we tied, but no one's actually drinking out of it.
That's right, yeah, because we've got, we laid our predictions down on Thursday. Gavin, you weren't here for it. Mm-hmm. But we did, I had some pretty out there ones. Some of them came true, some of them did not. I had Owens, but of course you had Ambrose.
Yep.
I had New Day winning. I believe you did too.
No, I had the Usos.
Okay, you had the Usos.
Yeah.
And I also had Charlotte losing, which did not happen.
Yeah, and I had Charlotte retaining.
Okay, so now are we ready to talk about the Rumble?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I have mixed feelings about it.
Yes.
A lot of people saying it was a crappy Rumble. I don't think it was a crappy Rumble. There were a few mistakes. Gavin, I know you're full of thoughts about this. You want to you want to get things started?
All right. I think overall the Royal Rumble was pretty garbage. I think that they blew all they had early with the big AJ Styles reveal.
That should have been later.
It should have been later.
That should have been much later.
They needed to give him his moment though, and that's why when they had Roman toss out Rusev, you're like, oh, something big is coming. And I didn't come out. Also, AJ Styles, you need new music immediately because that is not.
Disagree. I liked it. Steve, what do you think?
I did like it. I hadn't heard it before, but I did like it.
When it happened, I was confused. Okay, it did seem a little unfitting. I'm going to let his character develop a little bit, but I did think it was cool. It grabbed me. And like my words were, should I know whose music this is when I was watching the show? And I love how like they kind of didn't show it at first. Like they kind of kept the camera on Roman Reigns, who seemed kind of genuinely confused. I don't know if he knew AJ was coming out or what, but he always looks kind of confused to me.
Well, Roman Reigns only been wrestling for 6 months, I think. So.
Right, so there was that, and then there's this huge ovation, which Roman also seemed a bit unfamiliar with. He may not have heard as many of those as AJ Styles has.
Never heard those.
but then AJ comes out, and to me, a genuine moment where I felt something.
Ruined by the cameraman.
How do you say that? Because it wasn't on him at first?
Yeah, because like whenever he did his stage presence, they were panning to Roman Reigns' reaction opposed to him coming out.
Okay. I feel like that was almost a concerted move, but I'm not sure. Either way, when I saw the guy, he looked great. He was super duper over already. Sure, it was Orlando, but I mean, I believe he's going to be over wherever they go.
Yes.
And how soon until he gets jobbed out, or will he get jobbed out? I mean, what do you guys think about this? This to me is what I'm most excited for Raw tonight.
He's not going to get jobbed out.
No.
I hope not.
No.
You know, but he's not one of Vince's guys.
Look who tossed him out, though, in the Rumble. Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Who I'm sure AJ Styles, who has worked with him before in, like, Ring of Honor and other organizations, like, I'm sure he was fine with Kevin Owens, who he respects. I was afraid that AJ Styles was going to get the big ovation, run out, and then Roman Reigns was going to, like, cock his fist and just punch him out and be like, well, there you go, Internet darlings.
Yeah.
Suck it. And
Well,
then Triple H just bury everybody.
But, okay, so it does seem like if you're looking at it from that point of view, that would be a great feud, which it would be. But it seems obvious to me Owens is going to be married to Zayn for a little bit.
Which I'm fine with also.
Which is great, but where does that leave Styles? I'm actually going to say the name that jumps out to me is Neville.
Okay, yeah, that'd be a really good.
But, I mean, go ahead. So, I mean, what do you guys think?
I'm kind of leaning more towards Gavin, where I think it's going to be AJ and Owens.
You think?
Yeah, I think they'll get past the Zayn thing pretty fast.
Yeah, I think that could be. It could be either AJ and Owens, or I think you got to get AJ Styles in a title picture quickly.
World title?
Not world title. Imagine AJ Styles versus Kalisto at WrestleMania.
I mean, my goodness. I mean,
for the U.S. title.
There's a lot you can do, exactly. So, so there's that. That's what I'm most excited for on Raw. Okay, so the ending of the Rumble, a lot of people happy with it, a lot of people unhappy with it. My thoughts go like this. I said anybody but Reigns, and I'm happy. So, I'm not going to go back on that. I am happy it wasn't Reigns. Are there better choices than Triple H? Of course there are. However, I don't like when someone's absent comes back and wins the title. That annoys me. But it also is Triple H. You could argue who's more deserving than that guy in some ways, too. So while I wish it was somebody a bit more relevant, it got the belt off Roman Reigns. It starts an angle. You know, this is going to go places, I feel like. You guys think about this.
I mean, he's going to get his moment. He'll go over Triple H at WrestleMania. We'll get to see we'll get to see a cool WrestleMania, another cool entrance from Triple H, which I always look forward to.
Terminator?
I liked it. It would have been better if it was dark outside. But,
sure.
And I didn't see a guy hand him skulls.
Okay, yeah.
We'll see that. Roman Reigns will go over at Mania probably, which is fine. I'm just kind of... My issue with the Royal Rumble is when you have these stables of guys, you're like, well, there's 4 entrants right there. Like, when the entire Wyatt family is coming out.
Yeah.
I was really hoping to see Finn Balor come out.
I know Steve was.
I was hoping to see him. Maybe some more surprises. I still held out hope that Daniel Bryan was actually cleared.
I did too.
Which he was not. But overall, I thought the Rumble ending was fine. I would have tossed Roman out earlier.
Agreed.
Also, my biggest concern...
I think you're going to where I think you're going.
If you want somebody to have respect and you want them to build them up and go wire to wire, have them go wire to wire. Don't do a cop-out angle where you have him stretchered off in the match. And then somebody said that he came back looking so fresh he came out of a Lazarus pit from DC Comics, like just rejuvenated, ready to go.
Right.
Have him, Rey Mysterio went wire to wire, Steve Austin went wire to wire, Shawn Michaels did it. If you want him to have any of the prestige of those people and those names, don't stretch him out so he can go nappy poo for 45 minutes.
A Royal Rumble is such an easy match to get your win back, to not get gassed up in. If you're trying to get him over as being this total underdog babyface, why would you even have him come out at number 1 in the first place if you're just going to have him sit out for the middle half of it? That was terrible booking. Steve?
The Rumble in general was a great fireworks display, and the finale was a dud.
Okay, so what do you think as far about Roman Reigns being stretchered out? Was that a good move? Did it build excitement? Was it a bad move? Because I thought it made him look really weak. I thought it was a terrible booking.
I don't think it made him look weak. He got attacked by 4 people. I mean, I think they did that to show the storyline, to progress that. So, I mean, they're not trying to make him be this guy that lasts from start to finish. I mean, obviously he didn't even win. So why even worry about that? I mean, what I get... Triple H should have been in there for solely to eliminate Roman Reigns, not to win the title. I don't need the title in that storyline anymore.
You know, I feel like that could have been an angle in and of itself. If Triple H was just a Roman Reigns headhunter and just eliminated him, you could have put the belt on somebody else and had another built-in angle. Agreed.
So much opportunity there, and they just missed it. It's like almost like you watch this great action film, and then you see this ending from like an 80s action film taped onto the end of it.
Okay, yeah.
My thing, though, and the biggest issue is, just from a logical standpoint, I know it's just wrestling, but if you've beaten him down that badly, you put him to a table, throw him back in the ring so somebody can toss him over.
Yes.
That's all you had to do. Don't let him get stretchered out, because then he's still in the match. Because they make a huge deal about the feet having hit the floor. He went under the bottom rope, which is dumb.
Yeah.
It's very played out, obviously, and not only that. Like, I feel like, you know, if we're gonna do it this way, why would they do replays? Like, they would remind us that he was still in the match. When I feel like, isn't the way to do it to make us forget that he's in the match?
That's all you do. You only do that if he's a heel.
I mean, I guess so.
They missed Kofi's elimination because they were doing a replay. They were just on him on the ground doing nothing.
Gavin, I know Steve's going to watch Raw tonight. Will you be watching Raw tonight? Do you care?
After I watch The Bachelor, I will definitely check out Raw. If anything, I will fast forward to see what AJ Styles is up to. Is
there anything we missed? Anything? Did I step over anyone's toes? Did anyone want to cover anything that we missed?
I think we got it all.
I think we did too. All right, very, very good. I also need to say one more thing before we sign off. This may be our last episode for a little while. I'm not sure. We may have a special episode tomorrow, just depending what develops on Raw tonight. I know you guys know. Let's inform the audience. I will be out for 4 weeks, beginning on Wednesday. I'm going under the knife, not Dr. James Andrews, but I will be under great supervision by a team here in Evansville. I'm getting back surgery. And I'll be off the air on the radio station for 4 weeks, and I will not be filming these videos for 4 weeks' time. But believe me, I'll be back in time for the road to WrestleMania. I will be back in action February 24th. This video series will pick up right where it left off. Yes, it'll be after Fastlane, but the videos are going nowhere. I need to apologize. I know people have been watching these, and I am very grateful that you guys have been and appreciating them. Steve for coming in twice a week. Thank you. Gavin for stopping by. Thank you. We will return February 24th, or at least that week. So please be here when we make that triumphant return like Triple H did in the Royal Rumble. So for myself, the Rob, for Gavin, and for my tag team partner, Steve.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.